Morning, how are we doing out there? It's Wednesday already. It's been a quick week this week. I hope you are all having a good one. Today, I'm talking about postural corrections, especially for the neck. So if you don't know me, I am Lisa, the Health and Confidence Coach, and I am running a live series of mobilisation, postural corrections and deep stretches that are tackling the aches and pains of everyday life, especially whilst now, this year more than ever, we're all working from home and a lot of people are suffering with aches and pains, especially in the neck, shoulders, upper back, hips and hamstrings as well, sciatic pain. So I thought I would get on here and show you how you can live a life pain-free just by doing a few mobilisations and paying attention to how your body's working. Good morning everybody that is just popping on. Hello, say hello to me. Today we're talking about postural corrections for the neck, and funnily enough the neck can lead to problems, tightness across the back and the shoulders, and sometimes you can think that you've got a bit of a shoulder problem going on and it's actually related to the neck. So morning my lovely beauties, thank you so much for being here. I think you're amazing. Hey Sham, beautiful woman, well done. Okay, so yeah, hey, hi, hello everybody, thank you for being here. Okay, perfect. Let's chat about the neck then, shall we? So here's some things that I wanted to cover. I've got my trusty little chair out as well because I know that a lot of us are sitting down and stooping over. So I'm just going to have a little sit down while we talk about this here, because I think this is where it's probably going to be most relatable. And sometimes even when we're sitting down, we've got a tendency to have our phone and shove our neck forwards. And I was talking about it last week about those slouchy shoulders that you've got going on there. So even if you're making the effort to fix the chest and the shoulders that you've got on there, but you're still sticking your head super forwards, even if you do that now whilst we're chatting, even if you do that whilst we're standing, you can do that. Oh look, let me have a little look at my phone. You can feel the tightness that this is bringing on, and you can feel it even in between the shoulder blades. It can even lead to pains around the shoulders, and the reason why this is happening is because we almost have like hip flexors in the neck, and if this is always forwards, remember how I was talking about shortening one side and lengthening the other? That's almost what you're doing here, because you're shortening the length of extension that you have in the front of the neck, and you're pushing it, elongating it at the back. Also, another interesting thing to know about the head is that it is actually really quite heavy, and I was really trying to remember how heavy it is for you, but to me in numbers we just don't get on. So know that if your head is in proportion, it's going to be fine, but the more you stoop your head, the more it's fighting gravity and the heavier your head becomes. So that is also something to bear in mind when you start getting into the comfy scroll hole on the phones or whatever you're doing with that. So there's definitely some ways that you can fix it, and you'll probably notice it yourself if you are feeling those aches and pains, that you probably try and do some kind of stretch to make it feel better. You notice there I've just gone and rolled the shoulders back, I haven't done anything with the head. And that's kind of what we tend to do, and that's how you end up with a massively sore neck. So here's what we can do actually when you are sitting and you realise that you're not sitting in a great way. Well, first off, I'm always going to make sure you check that you are actually sitting down properly, so that you've actually sat down on your bum and not your back. Then what I want you to do when you notice that little head's going forwards all the time, maybe you're working on your desk and it's too far away, so you've got your neck stuck out and your chin stuck out trying to sit, and see them slopey shoulders trying to reach over there as well. It's all going to make for obvious aches and pains and soreness. So what we can do when we notice that is, first off, we're going to bring our shoulders back. We're sitting on our bum, so we can bring our chest and our shoulders back. This is just a little bonus for you here. When it comes to the neck, what I want you to do is almost like slide your neck back like it's on a rail. And then I want you to just put your chin in a little bit. And then I also just want you to check that your rib cage is over the belly button. Those things bring you back into alignment, and you feel now that your head isn't jutted forwards, it's back where it's supposed to be, and you've got a nice little space there under the chin. And you can also do this whilst you're standing up as well. So we've gone forwards, we're having a little look on our phone or whatever it is that we're doing. We notice that we're not standing in a great way, so we can quickly sort out our 5 steps to perfect form. Please, if you're watching this and you're like, I have got no idea what those 5 steps are, please just leave a little comment, and I will link you that video, because it's going to help you out no matter what you're doing in life. It doesn't just apply to exercise, it applies to movement. So yeah, got my 5 things on, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slide my neck back as if it was on a hanger almost. I'm going to make sure that my chin is at a nice level, and then I'm just going to make sure that that rib cage is over the belly button, and that gives you perfect alignment of the neck there, and it's going to save you the world of back pain, neck pain, shoulder pain. So there was one thing that I did want to do, and I think that you can do this stretch sitting or standing. It's probably better if you're standing, because then you've got the rest of the alignment in there, but if you're sitting in a great position, then we can do it this way as well. So what we're going to do here is those stretches. I'm just going to stand back up because you can see me better. What I want you to do is grab your hands for me. We're just going to put them down nice and straight. See how that made the chest go out there? I'm just going to make sure that my shoulders are back and that my rib cage is over my belly button. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put my ear down there by my shoulder. And I'm not going to try and reach my shoulder up to try and get it. We're keeping them back. It doesn't have to meet your shoulder. Just looking for that nice stretch that you're going to feel up the side of that neck there. And then, gently, you're going to try and have a little look up at the ceiling. Yeah. We're just going to hold that for a few seconds. You're going to feel some good stretches. And you might even feel that, what I was talking about, those almost like hip flexors that are in the neck. You're going to feel that. That's great. So we're just going to bring that down. We'll have a little look down at our chest with the chin. Then you're going to come back up. We're going to make sure we've got that great form on while we go and put our ear down to our shoulder. We'll do the other side. And then I want you to have a little look up at the ceiling as well. Perfect. So we're just going to hold that for a few seconds. Love it. You feel, even as we're holding it, the tightness up the top of the neck that's falling into the shoulders. If you're suffering quite bad, you will start to feel it under the shoulders as well. And then bring that in and have a little look down there. So you can also do the little mobilisation techniques that I have for the upper body. You can feel free to do those. You should really do those every day if you can. I literally just get it out of the way, get my coffee on, get it done, and then it's perfect for the rest of the day. If you have found these stretches useful, it's super easy. I mean, all we've got to think about here is the slide for the posture correction. We're going to do the slide back, the chin in, nice little hand there, making sure that the rib cage is over the belly button. So you can correct your posture any time of day, any time that it's on your mind that you're thinking about it. And if you are suffering with the pain of it, have a little check that you're not doing this at your desk, that you're not doing this too much, because all you need to do, slide that neck back, tuck that chin in, get them chest and shoulders sorted, and then the rib cage over belly button, and then you're free to play away on your phone like that, and you're not doing too much damage to your posture. But yeah, these stretches, if you felt that just doing them then was great, we're just going to do it again. I would probably do these like 3 times, and I would hold it, not massively long, but maybe for about 15 seconds. So we're going to give yourselves a good, and you can do it sitting down. Should I do it sitting down? Yeah, nice. From here, I'm just going to put my head down to my ear, and then I'm going to try to look up at the ceiling and feel that good stretch. I'm going to try and keep my chest and shoulders back. Feel that good stretch. You might feel, even as we're here, that like stretches away. It's great. You're going to bring it down. You're going to have a little look down at the chest. You're going to bring it back up, taking that ear down to the shoulder. Love it. And then you're going to have a little look up at the ceiling. Nice. Perfect. Well done, well done, well done. Nice. I think I am going to go back through that with you just one more time because 3 times is a charm. So, corrections. If you notice yourself whilst you're at your desk or sitting down, even standing, and you notice that you've got that heavy head coming, I know that we all do it. So if you notice that your head is feeling quite heavy on the neck and the shoulders, then all we're going to do is to slide back, and then we're going to make sure that we've got a nice little space there. Then all I need you to do is just check that you've got your chest and shoulders sorted and that your rib cage is over the belly button. You can apply that as many times as you want. Any time that you think about it, you can do that sitting or standing. And the stretches to really help out with this and to help you get back into alignment, to go back through the slide, make sure it's got a good little tuck, chest and shoulders, rib cage is over belly button, going ear to shoulder. Nice. Don't be tempted to stick that shoulder up. If you are tempted to do that, just don't force it. Feel where it feels good and where it is in the range of motion, and then have a little look up to the ceiling. This will get better as time goes on. Perfect. Have another little look down, little look at the chest there. Bring it back up, slide it back. Got a good tuck, got a rib cage over belly button. And I am going over to this side, that's it. Ear down to shoulder. Perfect. Feeling that nice little stretch there. And then you can have a little look up at the ceiling. Nice. Perfect. And there you go. So yeah, I wanted to keep that kind of short and sweet so that you have, it's not too much to remember, because this is a problem and it causes a lot of problems. So if you can sort your neck out, then you're probably going to see a vast improvement in the pains that you're feeling around the top of the back and the shoulders. Sometimes even here I feel it's linked to it's like the flexor of the neck flexor. And even pains across the clavicle, across the shoulders here, can sometimes be related to that neck pain. So sometimes if you're feeling a lot of pain, it's good to get in there, because one thing can treat a lot of things that you're feeling. So I hope you found that useful. I'm going to have a little wander over now and say good morning. Good morning. Hello, hello, hey. Yes, we've got some good few people on here this morning. Well done. Hey, hey, that feels good. Okay, well there you go, girl. I'm so happy that you've done it, and I'm so happy to see your face here. Well done. Did you find that they were useful? And if you did, I would love to maybe pin you back to my Monday mobilisation, because there's a lovely mobilisations for the neck and shoulders there that are just really going to help loosen you up. So send me a message, or maybe I'll message you it if you would like it. Let me know. Perfect. Well done, guys. Thank you all so much for being here every day. I'm loving that you're loving it. And if you do find this useful, maybe you work in an office and you've got a team or whatever that are working from home with maybe not the best desk setup, forward on this video. It's public, so anyone can view it. Just send it to them and let them see the benefits, that just a couple of things that you can do to really help you out on the daily there. And it's really important to look after our posture, because if you don't, you open up yourself to a whole world of aches and pains. But especially the neck, as I was saying, it gets heavier and heavier, and the more that you've got to fight gravity, the harder it's going to be for you to hold it up. But if you've always stooped your neck, well then these flexors at the back, they're going to be quite weak, so they're going to lose the ability to be able to hold your head up. So do your future you a favour and stretch that little neck. Nice to be here, and yeah, you can tag me in it. Thanks, babe. I will. Thank you very much. That's great. I really think you're going to feel good for it. And it doesn't even take long. I do those on the daily, and they probably take about, I don't know, 5 minutes. So I like to do it while I'm getting my morning coffee ready. So it doesn't take all day, but it will give you so much relief. So check it out and press share. If you like what I'm doing, press share. The fact is that a lot of us are feeling aches and pains, especially now that we're in lockdown. A lot of us are struggling to even get in those minimum steps, and I know that you're feeling the effects of it. So a little bit of movement can go a long way to making you have a great day. I'm a little poet, there you go. Okay, my lovely lot, I am going to get out of here. Thank you so much for logging in and joining me, and I'll post that little video of Monday mobilisation for you, Kaylee. I'm going to link it under your comment. Have an amazing day. Goodbye.